So you're a beginner when it comes to eating a plant-based diet. It can seem a little scary and overwhelming. I still remember how I felt in the beginning. I was worried about how to do it correctly, but at the same time, I just was not sure how to explain to others that I was no longer going to be eating animal flesh and their secretions. So many people were used to me eating pretty much anything and everything, other than liver. And as a young child, I would only eat meat if I thought it was chicken. But because I was never really a picky eater, not eating something was just really odd for me. People didn't quite understand why I wasn't eating certain things, and I think that's what made it the most difficult for me in the beginning. I've also never really been one to fully speak my mind, and I think I felt kind of stuck on what to say in the beginning. It caused me some anxiety, but I knew in my heart it was something I wanted to do, and it just aligned with my morals 100%. So I slowly started to figure out what to say as the weeks went on. And the longer that I was vegan, the easier it got. People slowly stopped asking me why I wasn't eating animal products and started to just know I didn't eat them. It eventually just became my identity in a way. But anyway, let's talk about how I went vegan and why. So I went vegetarian overnight in high school. And although I do occasionally just hop into something, I am also the type to weigh out my pros and cons before doing anything like really extreme. So it was a little bit odd for me to just fully cut out meat without really doing any research. But I just couldn't stomach putting animal flesh into my mouth after watching such a graphic documentary. I knew that I always loved animals, but I never really fully made the connection to what was actually on my plate until after watching that documentary. I can't remember the name of it, but it was really graphic. So I think it's just really important that you find something that truly speaks to you. I did eventually do some research about how to eat correctly and such, but I didn't know nearly as much as I know today. I was like 16 years old at the time, so I only researched pretty much the bare minimum. Well, anyway, I stayed vegetarian until shortly after I graduated high school, but like most teenagers, I went through a party phase and kind of just lost who I was and stopped really caring too much about anything. So soon enough, there was meat on my plate once again. It didn't last long though, thank God. I made the connection soon enough, and as the days went on, I started finding myself again, like after months of me being so lost. My body and soul finally just kind of reconnected. And here came my spiritual journey. So many ups and downs, laughs and cries. It was hard, but at the same time, the most freeing experience I've ever had in my life. But anyway, here I was, a 19-year-old at the time, taking animals off my plate once again. This time it was different though. Something just clicked. It's like my entire body just knew this was how I was supposed to eat. It aligned with everything about me as a person. So I was pretty confident in my decision to go vegan, like right from the get-go. But I was not prepared for what the outside world would think and say. Being vegan is a whole different ballpark than being vegetarian. So I'm here for you. I'll hold your hand along the way. I'll be here to support you and help answer any questions you may have, as well as help you come up with things to say to people when you're first transitioning and how to make the transition as easy and fun as possible. This is the intro video to a vegan series that I'm starting, and I'm going to be starting off by going over the diet part of veganism, then moving towards the lifestyle aspect of it. This series isn't all about making you the perfect vegan. It's to help beginners like you get started without struggling by yourself and to help you feel confident in your decision. It's to help you do it correctly so that you'll feel energized and happy and want to continue with this lifestyle for the long haul. I am certified in advanced holistic nutrition and hold a certificate in vegan and vegetarian nutrition, as well as a certificate in vegan lifestyle and nutrition. But I do want to quickly mention that I am not a doctor nor a dietitian, and this series is just for educational purposes only. So before making any changes to your diet or lifestyle, please make sure you speak with your healthcare professional, such as your doctor or dietitian first. So this series will help prevent you from stressing too much about how to go and stay vegan and what to eat and do. It's the ultimate guide for any new vegan. I'm going to be sharing practical tips based on my 7+ years of personal experience being vegan and my background in plant-based nutrition. So if you have any questions regarding plant-based nutrition, please leave them in the comments below and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Bye-bye.